Let's see how this goes. It's called What Are You Eating? That's what people can guess. I am free of worry. I am free of anxiety. I am free of fear. I am free of poverty. What kind of cheese follows you around? What kind of cheese follows you around the restaurant? Mariachis. Few people get that joke. Few people get that joke. Yeah. Mariachis. They will. It comes to your dinner table. You doing? I'm doing fine. I'm doing all right. Getting good grades. The future's so bright. I gotta wear shades. Things are going great, and they're only getting better. I'm doing all right, getting good grades. The future's so bright. I gotta wear shades. That should be my theme song, sung to you by me. Hello, baby girl. Who's baby girl? I'm not baby girl. All right, are we ready to have a good time? I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time. Doing well. Nacho Varga. John. Yo, what's up? How you doing? It's snack time. I made it easy to donate. My donation link is in the description. It's that easy. You can keep this show going if you wish. Good man, where are you from? I'm from California. I am 56 years old. Until my next birthday. I'm eating an assortment of snacks. think that's what I'll be. I do not have kids. You're from Turkey. All right. The Turkish. Descendants of the Ottoman Empire. Same. You're from Kansas. All right. I live in Georgia. I live in Georgia. The great state of Georgia. So many songs about Georgia. Georgia on my mind. You're from Turkey. All right. Welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. The night the lights went out in Georgia, the devil went down to Georgia. Croatia. That's where Nikola Tesla came from. Croatia. From Russia. Welcome. Wow, we're getting from all over the world. Awesome. Turkey is awesome. Indonesia. Russia. I know. I'll be glad when that's over. When people can start recovering from wartime. Wars usually last about 5 years. Yep, he was inaugurated yesterday. He was sworn in. He's been writing up or signing some executive orders. People, she dead? So I guess I'm worldwide. Eddie's Fun Houses worldwide. Ronaldo or Masai? Yes. Eat, drink, and be merry. Ronaldo or Masai? What are those? I am not familiar with Ronaldo or Masai. They have to be locations, I'm sure. Masai sounds familiar. I don't think I've Googled. Oh, soccer players. Okay. Maybe Masai? Goodbye, brother. Nice to meet you. Have a pleasant day. Have a day that is pleasant. Eat, drink, and be merry. Forget about the worries on your mind. You can leave them all behind. To the beat of the rhythm of the night. To the beat of the rhythm of the night. Forget about the worries on your mind. You can leave them all behind. To the beat of the rhythm. Na, 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 na. Do you play? No, I don't. There are those that do. I'm not much of a video game player. I mostly live in my head. I'm in my head most of the time. You're back! Black out! I really had a black out. It's 4 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? That used to be the question. I think it was in the 80s. They would ask, it's 4 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? You should. If you have children, you should know where they are. I love you too. I love you. I love you. Maybe this year I'll find someone. You're back. Welcome. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to the same old place that we laughed about. We tease him a lot, but we've got him on the spot. Welcome back. 80s Funhouse is a place where you can have fun. Forget about the worries on your mind. You can leave them all behind. I might have to time someone out. This is a family show, and we need to keep it that way. Peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back. 'Cause it's root, root, root for the home team. It's 1, 2, 3 strikes you're out at the old ball game. Someone has lots of spare time. Idle hands are the devil's playground. Do you have idle hands? Go north to Alaska. Go north to Russia zone. Somebody has a lot of spare time. I might have to time this person out. I will give a countdown. Oh, nice music. Oh, Black Betty. The damn thing gone wild. Thoughts on U.S. having Chinese food? Us having Chinese food. Probably not this year. Some miracles. I need to focus on some miracles happening. I need miracles to happen. I need donations to come in. If I get enough donations, I'll be able to do stuff like that. You from? I'm from a land down under. Let's do Chinese food. If anything, I'll get some Chinese food, and then you can go get Chinese food, and that's how we'll eat together. We'll have to plan a day, like a Friday at 4 o'clock. I'll go get some takeout Chinese food. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Sometime next month in February. In February, I can go to the Chinese restaurant and get some take-home food. But then you'll have to have yours ready. Then we can get a bunch of people together on Fridays at 4 o'clock. We can call it Chow. We can get together for Chow. I think that's what they say in Europe. When they say goodbye, they say Ciao. Sigma boy. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Who else is eating lightly salted peanuts? That's what we can do on Mondays. We can have lightly salted peanuts. Or whatever snack food we can come up with. We could all get together and do things on certain days. Sundays we can have Sundays. Have Sundays on Sunday. Get some ice cream and some toppings. Have Sundays on Sunday. Hello again! Wow, 2 for 2. You should win the lottery, or play the lottery. Play and win. Is awesome. Great work. Can you speak? Why can you speak? I think I can speak. Take advantage of it while you can. While you still have the right to speak. Or freedom to speak. Before they take it away from you. What cook? Well, I had some chili and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and some cookies or biscuits. That's what the UK calls them, biscuits. That's what they're called in the UK, biscuits. I had some biscuits and milk with chocolate chips. I agree, it is freezing outside. My brother just texted me. Wow, 12? I'm amazed. I didn't notice that right away. Don't English. Cab speak. Oh, you're in Turkey. Okay. You mentioned that already. Yeah. Welcome to America. We're going to make America great again. Just by signing papers. Signing pieces of paper that actually mean something. That make changes to the world. And hopefully getting along better with our neighbors. We need diplomacy when it works. Sometimes diplomacy doesn't work. Sometimes you have to resort to self-protection. Speak softly but carry a big stick. I think that's what Delano Roosevelt said. Speak softly, or wasn't it Teddy Roosevelt? I'll have to look that up. It's been a while. The best offense. The best defense is a good offense. The best defense is a good offense. That's what we've been working on. It seems like we're very good at offending. We become very efficient at offending or having a good offense. I'm probably going to be out of snacks pretty soon. At the rate I'm going. What I need is a snack bearer. When I sit here and do a live, somebody can come and bring me snacks. When I ring the bell, someone can bring me snacks. Healthy snacks. Scooby snacks. Zoinks! Eddie, please look at the chat. Now, are you challenge? There's a challenge? I am not English. Goodbye. Goodbye. Game. You need somebody your own age to play games. I'm a lot older than I look. I come from the 80s and the 70s, and we played with real G.I. Joes. Mobile. P-U-G-B, mobile. I'm going to take a break from eating snacks for a second. I don't want to get sick. I should be sick. So who else is here with me? We have 2 people, 12 likes. That's kind of good. I have more likes than people. Is that voter fraud? It does kind of look like a harp. You're welcome. You're welcome, my friend from Turkey. Friends, how many of us have them? Friends. Friends is a word we use every day. Most of the time we use it in the wrong way. You can look the word up again and again, but the dictionary doesn't know the meaning of friends. Good music, eh? But if you ask me, you know I wouldn't be much help, because a friend's somebody you judge for yourself. Some are okay and they treat you real cool. Others take the time, as for being a fool. Friends, how many of us have them? Friends. Yes, if you will look at the description, you will find a donation link. Please donate. Please donate today. Please look at cheer. What language is that? That's not a language I'm familiar with. like doing this as much as you like watching this. I need an interpreter. I need somebody to read this for me. You must know some English. You spelled out the F word. Eddie, I don't music. Are you not entertained? I wonder what Carolina Postenko, what would she do on a day like this? It is so cold out. She probably wouldn't go outside on a day like this. You don't music. I guess that's okay. If you don't music. I sometimes music. I music when I can. Down in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl. I slipped. Your name is Sexic? Is that how you pronounce it? That's a John Denver song. Eddie, I don't music. I should make a short that says that. Eddie, I don't music. Can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street? Gessie Gessie Baglan music? made that clear to me. You don't music. Amelie, Amelie. Wasted away again in Margaritaville, searching for my log shaker salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, and I know it's nobody's fault. Are you wasting away again in Margaritaville, searching for your log shaker of salt? It's probably your own fault. Can we have discussions? What could we discuss today? Can we discuss the disgusting? Tapeworms are pretty disgusting. I feel a burp coming on. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it feels like it's going to happen. A burp. It's kind of building up. There we go. That tasted like chili. Have you ever had a burp that tastes like chili? Let me know in the comments. Or a burp that tastes like bacon after you've had bacon for breakfast. I wonder who's going to join me today. Who else is going to join me? Bro, sorry, I can bow. Awesome. I can't music. Sing, sing a song, sing it loud, sing it strong. Don't worry that it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Just sing, sing a song. What home? What home? The sound of a pigeon. Maybe I could follow people around. I could have like a little, a like those pouches that waitresses have. And people can just hand me cash, and I can stuff it down into that pouch like a marsupial, and I could follow people around with song. I could follow them around with my recorder, and as long as they pay me, I'll keep playing. That'd be great, wouldn't that be a cool gig? Just follow somebody around as long as they pay me. could play for my supper. I could inspire emotion. I could play sad ending music to a movie. That sounds like an elk. It's a mating call of an elk. Come on, baby. Come on. Up to and including. Up to and including. Does that make sense? Or rent to own. Rent to own. You could rent, but then you could decide you don't want to own it. And then you just stop paying rent, right? Rent to own. I never really got that concept. Rent to own. You're renting it. But what if you don't want to own it? You could just stop renting it and move on. But if you're renting to own, you have to commit. You have to really commit if you're renting to own. I'm going to do a magic trick. I'm going to do a magic trick. I'm going to do a magic trick. I'm going to take this handkerchief. I'm going to stuff it down into my hand. And it's gone. It's completely gone. Film at 11. I'm going to do a magic trick. Wow, everyone's gone now. My mom's watching the Waltons. Tonight we're going to have Hot Pockets. Because I didn't get anything out of the freezer. Whenever I don't get anything out of the freezer, we have Hot Pockets. Because you just stick them in the microwave. That's all you have to do. 2 minutes in the microwave. Lay them on a paper towel. Hi there, David Rish. What's up? My mom's listening to the Waltons. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I get to play that on. I could probably play that. Have you ever heard Scrabble? Yes, I have. Have I ever had Scrabble? Scrabble is a board game, right? Where you try to get words. The only good time to have to say I have diarrhea is during a game of Scrabble. That was a Zach Galifianakis joke. The only time to yell out I have diarrhea is during a game of Scrabble. Scrapple. Scrapple? No, I have not had Scrapple. Is it a food item? It's made from... Oh, really? Scrapple? Then I probably haven't had that. The Waltons. Favorite kind of eggs? I guess chicken eggs? Omelets? I like omelets. I sometimes like scrambled eggs. Sometimes I like them over medium. There goes another burp. Another burp. Ooh, 13 likes. Thoughts on Swiss cheese? I like Swiss cheese. I like provolone cheese. Swiss cheese has big holes in it. Swiss cheese was made by the Swiss, I guess. The Swedish cheese. Why do they call it Swedish cheese? Because it's from the Swiss. Swiss watches. They make me think of Swiss watches. They're very accurate, very well made. I had a watch that was made in Switzerland. The parts were Swiss made, but they were assembled in China. I have a switchblade that was made. The parts were made in Italy, but then they were assembled in China. Switchblades are cool. I've had a few switchblades in my time. People always refer to Swiss cheese. I'm going to make it look like Swiss cheese. That thing looked like Swiss cheese. Gurry hot candy. What is that? What is gurry hot candy? Is it like the Big Rock Candy Mountain? They hung the jerk that invented work on the Big Rock Candy Mountain. That's a good song. The Big Rock Candy Mountain. I don't know who plays that song. It was on Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? That George Clooney movie. Ah! I don't want California. They don't know I don't live in California. I used to live in California. They loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly. That's right. There was a time when California was a place you gotta be. California is a place you ought to be. Open up those golden gates, California, here I come. Back in the 50s and 40s. That's right. California, here I come. California used to be a Republican place. Now it's run by Democrats. Grab bag gifts, they're taxing those. I hear when celebrities get grab bag gifts, they tax them. Aren't they gifts? You don't tax gifts. When did the gold rush end? I don't know when it ended, but a lot of people left their families. A lot of people just headed off into the mountains, thought they could find gold. There's gold in them dar hills. That's where the gold rush happened, was in California. There's gold in them dar hills. People were killing each other over claims. If you found gold, don't tell anybody where you found it. Do all wildcats swim? I don't know. Cats usually are hydrophobic. Unless they have rabies. If they have rabies, then they want water but can't have it. They become hydrophobic if they have rabies. Rabies is no joke. You don't want rabies. It slowly kills you and it drives you insane. Ask Ozzy Osbourne. He was treated for rabies, and he said, "I'd rather have." It was like a toss-up between having rabies and the treatment. Jumping jacks. Jumping jacks. Well, they're good for you. Anybody can do them, male or female. Jumping jacks. I remember jumping jacks. That was one of the calisthenics. They got you out there to do calisthenics. Bends and thrusts. They called them burpees. You thrust your legs out behind you, and then you stand back up again. Burpees. Jumping jacks. Push-ups. Push-ups was another one of them. When they train you for the military, you got to do push-ups and pull-ups. Mommy, wow, I'm a big kid now. I can pull my fan on. Mommy, wow, I'm a big kid now. That's what they called them, pull-ups. Remember that? Pull-ups. Hello, Duda. Right now it's 8:48. Yes, you are back in all capital letters. People have to use capital letters. That's the equivalent of yelling. You yell when you use all capital letters. You're supposed to start someone's name with a capital letter. People don't always do that. Let's see, I played the Waltons on my harmonica to the best of my ability. To the best of my ability. Some people do that. They put a W instead of an L. Thoughts on the solar system? We are in a solar system. We have the sun and what we think are 9 planets. I think there are 9 planets. Some people are saying there are more than 9 planets. What's on the solar eclipse? There are solar eclipses and lunar eclipses. A solar eclipse is when the moon is blocking the sun, and a lunar eclipse is when the earth is blocking the sun. Sometimes I have seen both in my lifetime. There have been 2 solar eclipses in my lifetime. Actually, a few of them. I remember when I was a little kid seeing a solar eclipse. Actually, it didn't darken the sky. Thoughts on the song Man on the Moon was about Andy Kaufman. I don't know how many people know about Andy Kaufman anymore. He was a comedian, and he he challenged women to wrestle. And yeah, the song was about him. If you believe they put a man on the moon. REM sings a lot of good songs too. They sing a lot of good songs. This is the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. That one's right up there with We Didn't Start the Fire. You should listen to those two songs back to back. We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joel. And how did he die? Andy Kaufman died of cancer. I think it was lung cancer. He was trying to interject humor into that. He had a growth on his neck, and he was charging people a price to come and touch the growth on his neck. So it was like a lot of people who are into comedy die of cancer, or not. Two that I know of: Norm Macdonald. No, he did not smoke. He was a health nut, Andy Kaufman. He was into New Age, he was into like meditation, stuff like that. And what's weird is a lot of people who don't smoke get lung cancer. Go figure. Can I ask Mom a question? You want to ask my mom a question? What kind of question do you want to ask? This show is about me. Isn't it about me? It's not about my mom. What did you want to ask her? Ask her, oh, the bear. I don't think she remembers. I don't think I remember. The bear on the cereal box? Did he even have a name? It was the Crunch with Punch. Can't get enough of Super Sugar Crisp. It was Golden Crisp or something like that. Because the frog was Diggum. For sugar smacks, give me a smack and I'll smack you back. Fun to eat that frosted wheat. Man, you're digging way into the past. They don't make those commercials anymore. Dig 'em, dig 'em. That was the frog. Dig 'em, because they want you to dig 'em. She's busy watching the Waltons. That's what she likes to do. Don't interrupt when she's watching the Waltons or Little House on the Prairie. Those were shows that she grew up with. I remember shows like that when I was growing up. Emergency, Chips, all those kind of shows. Flipper. No one you see is smarter than he. They know that Flipper lives in a world full of wonder, lying there under the sea. Flipper was played by a female dolphin, and she drowned herself, according to Morbid Facts. That's a sad story. Flipper was a dolphin, and I guess dolphins get depressed. And Ben, remember Grizzly Adams? Ben on Grizzly Adams was a female bear, a female grizzly bear. The Little House on the Prairie. Don't a dog die in a bear fight? I don't really know. That kind of sounds like Old Yeller. I don't know. I'd have to ask my mom that one. I don't recall that happening. A dog dying of a bear fight. You don't want to mess with a grizzly bear. I was watching a video about that. They can run faster, they can climb faster than you'd expect. They weigh over 500 pounds. They stand pretty tall. They stand a lot bigger than a man, or a lot taller than a man. A lot bigger. They stand a lot bigger than a man. A man. I don't know how much longer I can do this. Do I see myself doing this in 5 years? If I make it to 5 years? The condition I have, is deadly. They call it cardiac neuropathy, cardio-neuropathy. People die of that. And it's kind of interesting. Like I'm a talking miracle. A lot of people don't make it through heart attacks. I just happen to be one of those. Heart attacks kill a lot of people. Just having whatever a heart attack is, cardiac arrest, I guess your heart just stops beating. They wanted me to get a pacemaker in case my heart started beating irregularly. Then it would shock it back. So that way the EMTs don't have to do that defibrillator. I'd have a built-in defibrillator. These are things I think about. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Hopefully not in a retirement home. People don't like retirement homes. Nobody comes to visit them. Unless it's Christmas, I guess. And this cat comes and sits in your lap. Like, there's this cat. Have you heard about that cat? I think the cat's name was Oscar. He would come and sit in the person's lap, and when that cat sat in their lap, they would notify the relatives. They would notify the next of kin that the person's about to die. Here, kitty, kitty. No, no, no. Yeah, he sat in his lap. We got to notify the next of kin. I guess this show isn't popular anymore. Not many people come to the show anymore. That's right. Well, I made David laugh. There's only a few people that come to the show. I guess this is my old folks' home. Only a few people come to visit. You know, I sit here alone, looking out the window occasionally. What's everybody doing? It's 5 o'clock probably. Well, it might as well be 5 o'clock. What happened to all the people that used to come to this show? If they do show up, it's not for long. Thoughts on Moose Tracks ice cream. They make a Tin Roof Sundae, Moose Tracks. It's pretty good. Tin Roof Sundae. It's been a while since I've seen Moose Track ice cream. I know what you're talking about. There's like Ben and Jerry's. There's Haagen-Dazs. There's what was another one? It was there's one that's just on the tip of my tongue. Dreyer's Grand ice cream. What Candy says? It's wait a minute. It's Skittles. Skittles says taste the rainbow. Bite-sized candy. Taste the rainbow. They made some pretty good commercials. They stopped making those commercials. Probably because I don't watch many commercials. They show a lot of commercial-free stuff. I think on Hulu they still play commercials. I've noticed when my mom's watching Little House on the Prairie, a commercial will come up. And then I go back to the story. Favorite chicken soup with chunks of chicken. Chicken noodle soup. I think Libby's. And then there's Campbell's. Campbell's is the chicken noodle soup. Sometimes clam chowder. New England clam chowder. That was the Password, wasn't it? An Ace Ventura Pet Detective. New England clam chowder. I sometimes like broth, like a broth. That's how you can make gravy. You just add flour to broth. You get chicken broth or whatever kind of broth you got. Omelets. I like omelets with little chunks of ham, little green onions, ham and green onions. I like those high-end omelets. You just mix them together, and then you just flip it over into a half. You make it look like a clam, and you got yourself an omelet. Or a cheese omelet with cheddar cheese. Now you're talking. Cheddar cheese. Just get that Borden sharp cheddar cheese. The movie Frozen. It was pretty good. Let it go, let it go. I'm one with the wind and sky. Let it go, let it go. You'll never see me cry. Here I am, here I stand, and here I stay. Here I stand, and here I'll stay. The cold never bothered me anyway. Today would be a good day to sing that song. Let it go, let it go. I'm one with the wind and sky. The person that sings that song was on Barney. Really? No, what was her name? What was her name? Selena Gomez? Is that who sang that song? She was on Barney. I didn't know that was her. I thought it was Celine Dion. Didn't she sing that song for Frozen? I'll have to Google that. It's cool how nowadays, if you want to know anything, you just Google it. If you want to know anything. I got 13 likes. How's that? How you like them apples? Share. I kept hearing she looked good for her age. She was in her, yeah. If I could turn back time, if I could find a way, I'd take back the words that hurt you, and you'd say, if I could reach the stars, I'd give them all to you. Then you love me like you used to do. Thoughts on BJ's? The store? I've never heard of BJ's, the store. I remember a Miller's Outpost. There was a clothing store called Miller's Outpost. Well, this isn't what I thought it was going to be. More people need to know about Eddie's Funhouse. More people, and I need to bring more to the table. That's why you need to donate. If you donate, I can bring more to the table. I can audition talent. That we could make that into part of Eddie's Funhouse. I could audition talent. I could sit at a table. People can line up and show their talent, and I can select them to do a show for Eddie's Funhouse. Thoughts on wolves? And do they eat sheep? Yes, they do. Wolves will eat anything that'll stand still long enough. Wolves, hungry like the wolves. I'm lost and I'm found. I smell like a sound. I'm lost and I'm found. And I'm hungry like the wolves. Hungry like the wolves. Hungry like the wolves. That was Duran Duran. And I'm hungry like the wolves. I smell like a sound. I lost it. That was a late 80s song, I think. Thoughts on ice? Oh, rice pudding? I guess if you really know how to make it, it might taste pretty good. Rice pudding. It's right up there with tapioca. I think old people like tapioca and Madlock. It was funny. My pastor brought up Matlock, old people watching Matlock. It was like Andy Griffin was Matlock. I think that was American Pie or one of those movies where a guy threatened with no more Matlock. I guess I'm getting sleepy. I'm sitting in here with a. It's very warm in this room. Surprisingly warm. There aren't any drafts in here, and I'm sitting right above a heater vent. I keep saying that every time I do a live. Who's with me? I see a 0 up there now. People act like they're so into the show. But I sit here, the cheese stands alone. The cheese stands alone, the cheese stands alone. Hi-ho, the dairy-o, the cheese stands alone. Farmer takes a wife, farmer takes a wife. But he didn't have a prenuptial agreement, so he lost half the farm. And then she gets her hair and nails done on the farmer's dime. I wonder how much of child support actually goes to the child. Always make less than your wife. Because if you make more, you'll be paying child support. Well, I guess this is about the end of Eddie's Funhouse. This is probably the ending of Eddie's Funhouse. It's kind of like when a store, when a when a shop goes out of business, the guy's just sitting there selling what he can get, charging what he can get for what he has left. Peanuts are good for you. Peanuts give you protein. Peanuts and M&Ms. Well, we were off to a good start. We had some people came by. I think the problem is YouTube is very saturated. Very saturated. You're like 1 in 1 million. 1 in 10 million. There's so much more. Hello! I guess it's snack time. I wonder who has the attention span to watch an hour of Eddie's Funhouse. I notice I can't, my attention span isn't very long. I've noticed that I can't sit and watch an entire live unless they're really doing something interesting. You thought I was crying? Oh, I might be crying inside. I'm one of those clowns that are laughing on the exterior but crying on the interior. How long have you been watching? Earlier? How much earlier? Hello, why Ralph? We have Ralph and Alex. David, I think, left the building. And I'm sitting here eating peanuts. You're going to school. What time is it where you are? Is it in the AM? Some people talk to me from the Philippines and from Turkey. Somebody was here from Turkey and from Croatia, the home of Nikola Tesla. And then there's Lithuania, where the Three Stooges came from. I think they were descendants of Lithuania. Well, I'm here. So people think I'm crying. Try not to cry. Crying gets you attention sometimes. If you're a woman and you cry, people suddenly start giving you what you want. No woman, no cry. Some people are alive only because it's illegal to kill them. Have you ever heard that? Robin Williams wanted to make others laugh because he couldn't. Yeah? Yep. Some people who met Robin Williams, he was really a nice person. My brother met him in Afghanistan. He said he took the time to shake everyone's hand. I have heard something like that. I think that's what it is. We clowns, we who are clowns, we want to bring... Oh, I should put the clown's prayer. I used to have that in every one of my lives. When you look in the description, I had the clown's prayer. I really like the clown's prayer. I wish I could memorize the whole thing. The ending of it's, when I pass through those pearly gates, I want to hear God say, when you made my people laugh, you made me laugh. Louis C.K. Yep. C.K. Louis. Yeah. It almost sounds like a perfume, doesn't it? Try Louis C.K. when you want to smell better. It is good to make people laugh because you know what? You can make somebody's day. Because some people really need to laugh if they're going through a tough time. Sometimes just to get through the day, put on a funny song. I like Stephen Lynch. I've talked about Stephen Lynch. Who else? Who else sings funny songs? Weird Al Yankovic. I like Dr. Demento. Dr. Demento played a lot of comedy songs, a lot of novelty songs. Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat them up, yum. Ask a fish head anything you want to, they won't answer, they can't talk. Tenacious D, that's right, yes. Don't forget Tenacious D. They sing a lot of adult songs. Songs that I can't sing on my family show. I like 39-Year-Old Lady. Have you ever heard that song by Tenacious D? It's on Rise of the Phoenix. You ever listen to Rise of the Phoenix? It's on that album. 39-Year-Old Lady looks pretty good to me. Yes, funny songs. Wonder Boy, what is the secret of your power? Wonder Boy, won't you take me far away from the mucky muck? Now, oh, take my hand, young nasty man, and we'll fly. Excuse you, yes. I tried to muffle it, but it didn't work. When you cover your mouth, it only amplifies. It only amplifies. With mind bullets! That's telekinesis, Kyle. That's right. Kill a yak from 100 miles away with mind bullets. Have you used your mind bullets today? Mind bullets. That's probably a real thing. Another CIA document that has not been unclassified or declassified. It's crazy how much is being declassified now. Things that we never knew that was being held from us. Hidden away in the index. Hidden away in the index. Yes, I have quite a few albums of Tenacious D. I think I have every one of their albums still in my storage container. The one I have in my CD player is Rise of the Phoenix. You can't kill the metal. The metal will live on. New Age tried to destroy the metal, but metal was much too strong. We are the vanquished foes of the metal. We try to win, but why we do not know. It's getting dark out there at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. We're starting to get into the summer solstice. The summer solstice. Can you say that? Summer solstice? 7 o'clock in the morning and 7 o'clock at night is when there will be the tween time. The twilight. I've noticed that. It takes a little while for the sun to come up. At least 7 o'clock. Yesterday was Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. We had to wait a while for things because it was a holiday. Holiday. Who likes holidays? I like holidays. When I can be on the receiving end of a holiday. Who knows what will happen in this next year? What changes will take place over the next year? Maybe there'll be a lot more happy people. That's another REM song. Shiny happy people holding hands. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Shiny happy people holding hands. That's an old Tenacious D song. They incorporated Sasquatch into a lot of their skits. Sasquatch. When you watch The Pick of Destiny, I think that was John C. Reilly who played Sasquatch. He's a pretty tall guy. I got lots to show you. We could take a dip in the Strawberry River. I think I have that. I might have that soundtrack. I think I still have it to The Pick of Destiny. Excuse you. That's the last thing that was written. Right before I die, I'll see excuse you. The meadow we live on. People can only, I've noticed that with these lives. People can only stay for a short while. And then it's off to the other lives. They're afraid they're going to miss what's happening on the other lives. Maybe when somebody turns 30, they'll look back on all these. Sometimes YouTube channels go on after a person dies. I know the Pajama Dance. Who did that? Emily something. She would do, yeah, she was a British girl. She passed away, and her channel still plays her videos. Yeah, Emily. I remember her first name was Emily. I'll have to look it up again. And she'd do the pajama dance. My mom and I used to do pajama dance. Inrish or something like that. Nanaloo. Who remembers Nanaloo? Nanaloo was somebody who I used to watch. And then she just disappeared. She was a Canadian YouTuber. I wonder how many people are just leaving YouTube to go to other platforms. Well, I guess we caught lightning in a bottle. I think we just caught lightning in a bottle, and now it's starting to fizzle out. Thoughts on darts? I like darts. I like darts. Darts can get quite competitive. Don't stand in front of a dart board. I've seen videos of that. People standing in front of a dartboard and they catch a dart in their head or in their back. They really do hurt. They really do, they'll poke a hole in you if you're not careful. Darts, they're dangerous but fun. Bars usually have darts. They have a dart board. They'll have it set up. They actually have tape on the floor. You're supposed to stand behind that marker and then play darts. You get a certain amount of darts in your hand and you compete against someone else to get a higher score. I think they turned it into a drinking game. Yeah. You got to be careful with them darts. Thoughts on VWs? I think VWs, the Volkswagen cars are well made. They're right up there with the Hondas and the Toyotas. I like to get me a Fahrvergnügen. Fahrvergnügen, that's a real thing. Rammstein says that in one of their songs. Fahrvergnügen. Anyway, that was one of their commercials for a while. It was like a comfortable ride or a feeling of comfort. Volkswagen means people's car. Snowstorms. They can keep you at home. I don't think I like snowstorms. Snowstorms can make you trapped in your house. Or you can't just go to the grocery store when there's a snowstorm. What I hate worse is snow drifts. A snow drift can block you into your house. A snow drift can bury your car easily. Bye. Thank you for saying goodbye. Not too many people say goodbye. They just stop talking and they go away. They go away. I'm feeling a little daunted. Daunted or let down? I need to start mentioning that in my shorts. More people see my shorts than they do my lives. Say, what's happening? Why are there why are there so few people? There are so few people to come to my lives anymore. And when they do, they only stay a little while. Maybe if I didn't get resentful, if I stopped being resentful and butt hurt. Don't be butt hurt. Because you know what? People watch these after they're finished. Just don't be butt hurt. This kind of looks like what you put your worms in when you go fishing. They have worms in a container like this with holes in the top. That poor worm. You take that worm and you put it on a hook and you throw it out in the water until a fish eats it. Or you could make yourself a fly. You could buy your pre-made flies and go fly fishing. It'll save you on bait. Some people order crickets. They get crickets and they put them on hooks. They impale the cricket on the hook and they throw it out there in the water so a fish will eat it. Dragonflies. We need to start breeding dragonflies. Dragonflies eat mosquitoes, copious amounts of mosquitoes. Dragonflies. Dragonflies. Well, if I'm only going to get... Well, I got 13 likes. I'm grateful. I need to start saying I'm grateful. Grateful. Maybe I should make a short saying, hey everybody, I'm live now. Or maybe do them one day out of the week. People start to take for granted that I'm always going to be doing a live. I don't want to be taken for granted. When all of your wishes are granted, many of your dreams will be destroyed. When all of your wishes are granted, many of your dreams will be destroyed. Wasn't that a Marilyn Manson song? When all of your wishes are granted, many of your dreams will be destroyed. We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of the dreams. My dear lady. Something's telling me, stay on, stay on. Someone's going to discover you. The right person is going to see you. I feel like Gollum. I'll have voices telling me things. My precious, where is my precious? My precious, my precious. I will stay on. I will stay on. Somebody will see me. Somebody will care. Maybe I could make a short that says that. Say, if you care, put in the comments, I care. I care to see you again. Should I keep doing lives? should I keep doing lives? And will you show up to them? Because I can't have fun without FU. I can't have fun without you. I can't have fun without you. Help me, Obi-Wan. You're my only hope. Waltons! I'll end with Waltons.